Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good evening to all of you. I hope you all are fine. Yeah, so let's start today's lesson. We are studying how to talk to anyone, 92 little tricks. So we are studying trick number 37, how to make them want to thank you. To wrap up our section on sounding like the big boys and big girls, here is a simple and gracious little maneuver. It not only signals people you are a top communicator, but it encourages them to keep doing nice things for you, or are complimenting you, or doing business with you, or loving you. It is very short, it is very sweet, it is very simple. You can use it with everyone in your life. When it becomes instinctive, you will find yourself using it every day. Very simply, never let the phrase thank you stand naked and alone. Always make it thank you for something. People use the bare exposed thank you so often that people don't even hear it anymore. When we buy the morning newspaper, we flash a naked thank you at the vendor when he gives us our nickels change. Is that the same thank you want to give a valued customer who makes a big purchase in your store, or a loved one who cooks you a delicious dinner? Whenever the occasion warrants more than one unconscious acknowledgement, dress up your thank you with the reason. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being so understanding. Okay? Thank you for waiting. Thank you for being such a good customer. Thank you for being so loving. Often when I disembark an airplane, the captain and first officer are standing by the cockpit door to bid the passenger farewell. I say, thank you for getting us here. Admittedly, that's carrying never the naked thank you technique to extreme, but it has a surprising effect. They fall all over themselves with, oh, thank you for flying with us. So technique number 37, never the naked thank you. Never let the phrase thank you stand alone from A to Z. Always follow it from thank you for asking to thank you for zipping me up. Thank you for reading this section of how to talk to anyone. Now let us move on to another conversation challenge, how to talk knowledgeably with everyone, from group of accountants to Zen Buddhist, no matter how little you might have in common. Okay, so what do you think? Should we read it? 1, 2. Okay, just read it. Part 4, how to be an insider in any crowd. What are they all talking about? Has it ever happened to you? Everyone at the party is speaking gobbledygook. They are all discussing faulty audits, code constraint, or the library market. You have no idea what they are talking about. It's because everybody at the party is an accountant, an architect, or publisher, and you are not. So you stand there with a pasty smile on your face, not opening your mouth. If you do, fear the wrong thing will come out. Paranoia sets in. Everybody will snicker at you. You are an outsider, so you suffer in silence, right? So in high school, I suffered a massive case of silent outsider syndrome, especially around males. All they wanted to talk about was cars. I knew nothing about cars. The only time I had ever set foot in a body shop was to get a suntan. Okay? Well, one fateful day, Mama came home with a gift for me that transformed my teenage existence from shy to sociable. It was a book on all the current model cars and their differences over and under the hood. One reading, and I became fluent in Fords, Chevys, and Bucks, and Wicks, and Bix. And I no longer hyperventilated when boys said words like, carburetor, the alternator, camshaft, or exhaust manifold. I didn't need to learn a lot, just enough to ask the right question to get the guys talking. When I had learned to speak car with the boys, it worked wonders for my social life. Cut to today. we grown up boys and girls also have our favorite topics that usually involves our works or our hobbies. When we are with people in our own field or who share our interest, we open up like small town gossips. Even engineers who have a constant case of catgull their tongue start gabbing about greasy, turbines and various projects when they are together. To outsiders, our conversation sounds like gobbledygook. Just let's search this word. What is this? Gobbledygook. Incomprehensible or pompous jargon or of specialist. चोरों की खास ज़बान. Okay. यानी चोरों की खास ज़ुबान. Okay. You fear you will find yourself in a party of a squash player when you are the type of a person who would rather be in court than on court. Don't panic hearing words like lobbying or hitting rails roll off the squash players' tongues. So what if the only experience you have ever had with the squash was the smashed acorn variety on your plate next to the turkey last Thanksgiving? All you need is the few techniques that follow. Just as anglers throw out a dragonfly to get the fish to bite, all you have to do is throw out the right questions to get people to open up. Dale Carnegie's adage, show sincere interest and people will talk, only goes so far. As they say in poker, it takes jacks or better to open. And in conversation, it takes cursory knowledge or better about their field to get them to really open up. You must have knowledgeable curiosity, the kind that makes you sound like you are worth talking to. In this section, we explore techniques that are open sesame to get people gabbing with you like an insider. Gab. What is gab? गपशप, कि आपके साथ गपशप करने लगे इंसाइडर की तरह. Okay, that's enough for today, inshallah. Yalla, shukran. Jazakumullah khair for listening to me patiently. And please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that whenever we upload a video, you get the notification. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.